Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and we've had a couple of runs now that haven't worked out so well. Okay, I thought I had that out before I started recording, but oh well. There you go. Get your nice little embarrassing sneeze out of the way early. Let's roll to see what soundtrack we go with. Classics. Alright, I'm down. So, you'll notice this flame cross setup did not work very well. So, let's change it up. I did some looking over and realized I have not done Flame Strike yet. So let's do that. This one has a good deal more range to it, and will just generally be better for the run, I think. Now the question is, do I want to go with Terror Ring like I did last time? And the answer is, not really. So let's see what else I can use that will be a better fit for the run. I mean, obviously I could go Exploding Fireball, just make it a nice little heat run. Aqua Breaker is also not a bad idea, neither is Aqua Beam. I think Aqua Beam is what we're going to have to go with. And there we go. So now we just need to... We're going to keep everything else the same as the last run, because I like Thunderline. Fueled Berserk is a necessity, considering what I'm doing. And we will, of course, hit the retro floor plan. And one of my longtime viewers actually brought up a very interesting point. If it's the challenge that I'm looking for, why not just go hard mode from Melinda? And the reasoning is because going with extra difficulty via the retro floor plan earns you more money in Chaos Gems. Chaos Gems is more so for synergies, like with the Pewter Bracelet or Jade's Chakra Locket. But the more gold is the part that's generally more useful for this. Because you'll notice, because of the money that I earn through the retro floor plan, I almost never have to worry about being able to afford things, and if I do, it means things aren't going so great. Now we're having one of those times where Dude Man doesn't want to stock the retro floor plan. Probably looking at me like, you bought all of them. You've bought all the retro floor plans. I don't have any left. What am I supposed to do? Scribble retro floor plan on a recipe card and put that for sale for 25 gems? To which I would respond, if it has the same effect as the mass-produced ones, then yes, do that. I don't care. You're starting to bother me, Nox. This is your entire job. You are distributor of retro floor plan. No, I'm distributor of cursed relics. Yeah, like I said, retro floor plan. There are other cursed relics other than retro floor plan. Yeah, but that's the only one I want. And we both know that what you're doing right now is just creating artificial scarcity. Like, what if that's actually something that was programmed into the game? Like, you take the same cursed relic time and time again, and eventually, like, when it does come up, it's like, alright, fine, we're putting it up, but it's 50 gems now. How do you like that, bitch? To which I would respond, yeah, I'll buy it. And you're not exactly scaring me with your rhetoric here, game. There it is. Alright. Alright, so with Aqua Beam, I've got a ranged option, which I feel is particularly important for this run. Moreover, It's a ranged option that can't be stopped by Atlas's Earth Knights. So, let's go ahead and get in there. And that's going to be relevant because, of course, he's at rank 3. Why wouldn't he be? Okay, the idea that you have a decent amount of movement while doing that is kind of nice. Though I'm not sure exactly how much damage that's really getting. We'll have to find out when it's boss time. As of right now, it's looking like, Flame Strike in this regard probably won't be that good, but it's not horrible either, and every third hit is doing double damage. Of course, just standing there and let the Crusher Golem step on my head is a bad thing. I also just now realized I forgot to get my extra cash from Jade. So I'm hoping that this doesn't come back to bite me in the butt too hard. Don't know how I feel about Vacuum Seekers, but I'm going to grab them anyway. Alright, well this is doing just fine against mooks for the most part. It's also good that Retro Floor Plan forces them to have less health than usual. Ow. I was hoping I could get out of there before taking a punch, but I was wrong. Alright, what do we got? Oh, we've got upgrades for both Thunderline and Flame Strike, so I'm down for that. And what do you have for me? Alright, well, I like the idea of having a fairy friend. And then do I want Horsehead or Claws of Tomo? Claws of Tomo would have actually saved me 25 gold. So, little embarrassing, but oh well. Maybe... See, this also improves critical hit chance, which I think is very important for a Fueled Berserk run. Real quick, I just want to see if there's any chance I can get some extra coins from this little spot over here I haven't been to, which is actually to my south and not my north. Alright, not really, but oh well. Alright, I will say the damage is okay. It's better than Flame Cross, I'll say that much. And with Perforating Jet and Severing Slash being on the low end of things, say we're definitely in improved territory here. As much as I like the idea of the Dragon Circuit, I'm not sure it's a good idea. I don't know, I'll think about that one because I like it. And yes, I'll be back for improved Fueled Berserk in a bit here. Okay, so one thing that I am really liking is that once you come out of the Fueled Berserk, you just immediately go into a Charge Strike, which does quite a bit. I mean, I've already explained how much damage you get out of a Charge Strike in the tier list. Plus all that extra range and the idea that it destroys enemy projectiles. So nice. And for this run, we definitely want the Evening Gloves. Come on over, guys. Okay. Alright, so this is working out a good deal better, but there are still mistakes being made. Alright, so I think we are going to grab the bubblegum and the cinnamon dots. For one, because it has a greater effect on the merchant's cart, and for two, because in conjunction with the evening gloves, we can pump way more damage out in conjunction with the evening glove, the candies, the Fueled Berserk. Like, we'll be able to pump out way more damage with that than we could with just an extra 5%. Now, would having the evening gloves have helped out Severing Slash? I mean, it wouldn't have hurt, I'll tell you that much. But do I think it would have saved the run? Probably not. And would it have helped with Flame Cross? See, inherently, the big problem I had with Flame Cross is just how narrow its strike zone is. Dark Sage, we call those hitboxes. Well, no kidding. Boy, I didn't know that. Honestly, upgrading Fueled Berserk is not high priority. It's actually better to upgrade Fueled Berserk on basics that don't have a lot of range so that your enemies will be caught in the explosion afterwards. Or things that don't have a lot of knockback. So it's perfect for Bolt Rail and, you know, things like that, but with Flame Strike, where part of the draw is that it's got a pretty decent melee range, Nah, not really necessary. Ow. Alright, well, I will say that it is pretty average. Flame Strike itself is just a pretty decent basic. When you add Fueled Berserk on top of it, it's just okay. But I must also now factor in the idea that I'm doing less damage because it's being used against an enemy that resists fire-type damage. So actually, the damage it's doing might be better than I'm giving it credit for. Hello, sir. Do you have anything I want? Kind of. Increases cooldowns for all other Arcana. Ugh. Kind of thinking Tainted Scroll might be my best option here, so yes, I'll grab that. Or not tainted, tattered. This scroll has been infected with the taint. Ugh. I don't want it anymore. You said you were going to. I don't want it anymore! Ow. Okay. Everything is going to shambles. Oh, hello. And you don't say no to twin turbines when that shows up. It's just so good. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I've just got 3 Vacuum Seekers following me around now. Not for very long. Alright, starting to feel a little bit better. Well, looks like you guys just couldn't handle the pressure. Fire hose joke. Alright, so the number one thing I can say when using Fueled Berserk is try to get the evening gloves too. It really makes a difference. Or in fact, that's probably the number one difference maker when it comes to using Fueled Berserk is the evening gloves. But also, don't forget a nice healthy dose of Sidewinder's Badge. This is, of course, if you find them. One can no more control whether or not you find those than they can the tide. No, but Dark Sage, I can control the tide. You're lying! And that's how you speedrun Grand Summoner. Nice, but not today. Ow! Okay, those guys are tankier than I gave them credit for. That's my bad. Yep, that sure was a fight, alright. I see Nocturne over here, which, you know, nice, but, you know, at this point I already have good Arcana. Well, except for I could probably go without Vacuum Seekers, but even that's still not the worst thing in the world. Sweet, love dead ends. Wow, another one. This whole map is just a bunch of dead ends. And you could extrapolate from that, no, you're just really bad with directions, Dark Sage, but I mean, who's really gonna believe you when you say that? It's not like there isn't mountains of empirical evidence saying that I'm bad with directions. Oh, there is that? Oh, you know what? Shut up. Alright, well, I saw this over here, and there's really no reason for me to turn it down. And I also like the idea of the Helm of Midas, but I'm also kind of wondering, are there any, you know, relics that are going to help me boost my damage at all? I mean, aside from the one that I started with, that's a given. At the same time, not gonna turn down looking like a gladiator. Matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I want all of you to go out for Christmas, tell your friends that you're going out as a Myrmidon. And I want any one of your friends who knows what you're talking about when you say that, give them a cookie. They paid attention in history class. By the way, in case you're wondering what just happened there, Aqua Beam can deflect and destroy projectiles, so I was using that to my advantage, and I was being a cheaty boy. Alright, you know what? I had that coming. picking Twister, huh? Now the question is it worth using on this level? I actually think that the Vacuum Seekers will do better just because of the Earth Knight's gear shields. And that's the one thing that I can't stand about twin turbines, is that the initial projectile of it can be blocked by enemy projectiles. So you can throw it out when you most need it and not get anything out of it because the game has just decided to flood you with enemy projectiles. It's not fair. But then again, I can think of worse fates. Alright, Ring of Reserves is definitely something that we want. Go away. You guys see what I mean about Atlas's elemental mooks? They are just the worst to deal with. That could help quite a bit. I think it'll help more than that. Well, I mean, if I had a perfect time crystal, that would be, or the Wanderer's mechanism, that would be nice. Maybe I'll find it in the shop. Chances are I won't. I've already been through the relic shop, so yeah. Yeah, it's disappointing. Alright, let's... Alright, now I need to go get that health potion, because Atlas's mooks are horribly overpowered, and I don't like them. I don't like them! I mean, I complain a lot about the ice archers, but have we taken the time to really consider, you know, the Earth everything? Right, keep in mind, the only reason why I'm doing this is so that I have enough money so that the armor from the Helm of Midas triggers effectively. Okay. Alright. Yeah, Atlas's floors always stress me out. Longtime viewers of mine will know that. If you're new to the channel, be prepared for me to complain a lot about Atlas and his moves, because I hate them. God damn it. No, the real problem is that attack is basically the permafrost shield, and when those guys use it, they make it look so effective, and then you use it, and it's just pure unmitigated trash. It's just so not fair. It's like when an enemy becomes your ally in an RPG, and then their attacks do like a quarter of the amount of damage that they ever did to you. It just feels like such a betrayal, man. I do like Radiant Beatdown, or in other words, Swinging Mjolnir, but no thanks. Tagged Scroll. You don't always appreciate it when you get it, but when you get it and it really works out for you, you know. Also, nothing there is really lighting my world on fire. Okay. Well, that did not work out how I wanted it to. It felt like they just had extended hitboxes for no reason. Or maybe I'm just really bad. That's probably the more likely answer. This might end up being a bad idea, but... Alright, let's go grab this. By the way, how much did that slow me down by? Because I might have a solution for that. But I like what I have, so screw it. We're just gonna accept this for what it's worth and have to dodge out of the way of everything. But, I mean, yes, this is... This is a very dangerous proposition, what I'm doing right here, so don't take it unless you're very much okay with the, or able to mitigate the speed loss from the silver spinning top. would love to know how that hit me. It does kind of feel like I didn't get a whole lot out of that, so maybe using the silver spinning top and the evening gloves is a better combination if you don't have Fueled Berserk. That was really not smart. Yeah, I think this was a better. I think that's a better option for if you don't have Fueled Berserk. So yeah, that's definitely something to think about. Oh, you have normal walking speed there, huh? Oh, you suck. Okay, well, I won, and it's not that it wasn't fun, but so far, nothing is really catching me like Bolt Rail did. Like, I know I said I was just going to call that one a high A, but I don't know. I might be wrong about that. Also, also the realization that using the silver spinning top along with this setup basically invalidates the Fueled Berserk because of the charged hit on Flame Strike. I don't know, it's not the greatest revelation in the world, but I'm glad I know that now. So silver spinning top is also really good with charged Arcana. Interesting. I will definitely keep that in mind for next time the situation comes up. But thank you guys very much for watching. I'm happy I got a victory, as it was starting to look like I was hitting another slump, and, well, I don't want that, especially not with how my anxiety and depression have been lately. No, I need reasons to smile, goddammit. But my own complaints aside, again, thank you guys very much for continuing to support a brother. I really do appreciate it. I'm not gonna keep mentioning the YouTube stuff. You guys all know what you have to do to get a guy noticed, and I'm gonna keep working at things on my end because I enjoy what I do here, and you know, the more the merrier. But anyway, that's enough rambling from me. Thank you very much for tuning in and sharing some of your free time with me. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you